All right, we are live here to report back on how our first week went with our arm flap challenge or arm flab, I should say. So,
Yeah.
I'll let you start. How has it
Oh, sorry.
been? Me or is that no?
No, that was me. I have no
Oh,
idea. I've got two computers going at the moment. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm a bit sore.
a
Very
bit sore.
sore.
Okay.
Yeah. I was kind of slouching on the couch at the moment, trying, I don't know, holding my head up's a bit hard. But yeah, I've got this little massage gun, so I've been using that every night just to try and it feels so
Okay.
good, relieve some of the pain. And I've been taking aminos. Adam said, take your aminos, that'll help with the pain. Don't know if it's
Okay.
working yet. I still feel a bit of pain, but
Well, when did you start taking the aminos? Like, was it just like within the
on
last
Wednesday, so it's
on
only a
Wednesday?
couple of days. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so is it a little too early to tell whether it's gonna help?
Yeah, but I thought I'll give that a go. Anything to help out. It might just help with the muscles and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, how are you going?
I've been doing pretty good. Now I did post 2 videos of my attempts. I did a video for day 1
Yep.
of how oh my gosh, so pathetic, to be honest, like and my strategy has oh, and we got Carol too. Been cracking walnuts this week. Yes, if you're doing the workout with us, you'll know exactly what that means. So I've been taking a lot of breaks in as I've been doing them. And I kind of purposely did that because I didn't want to make myself so sore that I wouldn't be able to do it the next day. I just
Yeah,
know I didn't want to make it so make myself so sore that I knew that I was just going to struggle worse the next day. So my strategy has been I could feel the burn, and especially that first day I could really feel the burn, like the first exercise, just like maybe 15 seconds into it.
yeah,
And so I'd let myself feel the burn a little bit, but when the burn started to intensify, I would stop and take a break.
yeah.
Take it out, roll the shoulders. And it seemed like even with doing it that way, the second, third days were still harder. Did you find that for yourself?
Yeah, because the pain set in. So I watched this lady and she's so straight. And I'm like, my arms are down here. I'm like, I want that posture. I want to look beautiful like she does. She's just
Oh,
so
wow.
straight lines and
I
I'm
know.
hoping we'll get to that. Yeah, but I'm like, am I holding my elbows up high enough? Like, I just don't feel like I look anything like her, which is fine. I've got nothing like her at all. But
Well,
yeah,
like she says in the video, it takes time and practice.
yeah,
So we have gotten neither. So we're just getting a little bit of time and a little bit of practice in. So hopefully at some point
yeah.
it'll be better. So how many breaks do you need to take?
The first exercise, I'm pretty good. I can do that pretty much all the way through, and then the breaks start. And the last exercise, I can't do. I do like two lifts, and then that's it. I'm gone. Like I just have not got the energy to lift my arms up. So
Yeah.
that whole last one, I'm pretty.
Oh
Thank
my
you, Adam.
Hey
I'm pretty
Adam.
bad.
Thanks,
And
Adam. We were just on a meeting with him. So I'm glad you're joining.
but the least favorite is those prayer pulses. I cannot get my elbows together. Like, I got my puppies in the way, so they kind of there's just no way I can get my arms together, and I'm trying to lift and my arms are separating. I'm like, I need to tie my arms together, my
So you wanna
elbows.
see okay, so you wanna see my husband trying to do that? You probably have it, I don't know if all the viewers have seen it. You have a new YouTube member.
Oh, yay, thank you, Yoli. Yeah, I'm so jealous that your husband did it. Like I asked my husband because he said, "Oh, that looks so easy. I'm a bus driver. I use my shoulders all the time for steering the bus. That's really easy." I'm like, "Okay, well, why don't you do it with me? We'll do a little video." "Oh no, I'm not doing that." And I was a little bit miffed about that. And then I saw your video with David. I'm like, "Oh my God!" And he actually walked in seeing David in.
Oh,
Look,
really?
look at that! David's doing it. He's so supportive of his wife, and I made him feel like
I
crap.
didn't mean to cause you
Yeah.
some marital strife.
I don't know. And he goes, "Oh, I'll do a video with you." And I'm like, "No, it's too late now. I don't want a video with you." So I kind of put him
Oh,
in the doghouse. So I
how
haven't let him out yet.
funny. How funny.
But I might see on Sunday. I'll see whether he'll do a video with me, and we'll
Yeah, let him out of the
yeah.
doghouse,
Yeah.
It's
I gotta let
frustrating.
him gotta let him stew for a
Let
little
it
while.
stew a little bit.
Yeah.
Amy, okay, so now I know what this means. She says, I'll be silent tonight, or I'll try to. Amy was in yesterday on a live stream that I was on, and we were talking about how I still have not gone into menopause and I'm 56. And she made a comment about that I'm going to end up with a baby. I'm like, no way.
Oh dear.
So, okay. So I am going to share my screen and I have already got that video of him right before he does the prayer. So let me play.
This is the worst one.
Here.
I'm glad he struggled too. I don't feel as bad now.
No. Okay.
And your most hated move is coming right
those clavicles are crushing it.
Yeah. Okay, so here you go like this. Elbows together.
Now we lift.
And you go lift up. You gotta be higher though. Elbows together.
Hey, David.
Okay, what is this?
You gotta keep your elbows together.
Okay, can you put a band around my elbows?
This is how you're really gonna feel
And it's supposed to go between your chin and your nose. You can't get your elbows together.
Oh, yeah. There's so much muscle in my upper
Oh, that's
It's hard
it.
to compress.
That's it.
It's hard to compress it all.
That's it. Your elbows aren't together.
I need a hairband.
Hairband. Here, put your elbows together.
Hold them together.
And then up here and then straight up.
You need to just hold them.
They keep coming apart.
I don't know what to do about that. Man. Oh, my arms don't move that way.
Well, that's why you gotta make them do it. Okay, this is okay.
Make them do it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I see Adam in the comments laughing. I think he should join our next challenge.
I agree.
Come on, show us your guns, Adam.
Yeah. Hey, it is harder than it looks. Oh my goodness.
It is.
So Karen says, well, after reviewing this arm challenge, I failed to follow through. I will keep this in my arsenal of things to do in the future. I'm sure we're not helping. I'm sure my videos aren't helping because you can see it's not easy.
Oh, you'll be pumping it out by 30 days, I'm sure. It will get easier. I'm having faith in the process.
Me too. The Josephine says, oh, looks like you two had a lot of fun. We did. It is fun. It is fun. So Carol says, your interview with Dave was great. Oh, did you go back and watch? Oh, Dave Mack. Oh, thank you for watching that. Yeah, my interview with Dave Mack published today. And I'm very talkative.
Oh, okay. I'll have to go and watch it. I've missed that. I've only just woken up, so
yeah, I shared my story. It's kind of a long story. I know one person in the video commented, man, she talks a lot, something like that, And it was
always got to be one.
There's always going to be one. Yeah, she's like, she spent the first so many minutes just talking about herself. And it was cool because there was like so many people that commented in response saying, hey, we want to know the details. We want to know this sort of thing. It's like, yeah. So other than that, one weird, comment that obviously she needs to watch TikTok because the attention span just isn't there.
Oh yeah, I had somebody comment to me, "Oh, she's on another interview. I'm sick of seeing her face everywhere." I'm like, "Really? Don't watch it. Just move
Don't
on.
watch it.
Why did you
Exactly.
comment?"
Exactly. Oh, but I did mention at the end of it that you and I were doing this challenge, the arm flab challenge. So I don't know if anybody from that is, tuning in. If you are, say hi. I'm here from Dave Mack's video. Adam
Yeah.
says, ha ha ha, I might. Yes, you should.
It's not too late to start. You can start today, Adam, and anyone
Yes,
else that's new.
that's
Yeah.
right. So Carol says, so brave to share all of that. Yeah, you got to give my husband kudos for sure, because he's not used to being on YouTube all the time like I am. And so he's brave. He's a good sport.
He is. It's that carnivore courage that my husband doesn't have because he's a dirty carnivore. So. Yeah, I'm working on it. But
well,
yeah.
it sounds like Dave showing up in my video gave him a little bit of maybe a little more comfort with putting himself out there.
Yeah. So, it's all right to be supportive like that and show your face. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Amy says, I'm hoping to start recording tomorrow for my channel. No arm challenge though. Yeah, so Amy, this is Amy here. Actually, I wanted to say, now this doesn't have anything to do with the arm flab challenge, but Amy and I are working together, collaborating on a carnivore children's book.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And this will be something that will be specifically, we're going to gift it to Healing Humanity to earn money for the documentary to sell. So, yeah, Amy's awesome. She's got quite a story. Amy, I'm going to be sending you a link to book and I want you on my channel. You know that. So, yeah, Dave is awesome. Absolutely. So Carol says it does burn, but I can feel it's a bit tighter. Okay, so are you experiencing that yet, Lindy? Are you feeling a little bit of strength developing in your shoulders?
Oh, I don't know if it's strength or just the pain. I haven't really figured it out yet. So definitely things are tighter. But I don't know. Yeah, it is a weird feeling.
So what's your strategy for the next week as far as what do you want to accomplish?
I actually wanted to this week, which I hadn't done, was jump on my rebounder and not my rebounder, my vibration plate, and do them while I'm standing on the vibration plate. I'm just wondering whether the vibration will make it a little bit easier because and so it's sort of working my bottom. So normally I jump on my vibration plate first and then I do my arm exercises. But I'm thinking if I do it all in one hit.
Right. Yeah.
And when I'm sort of like having that little downtime and giving my arms a bit of a shake, that vibration is going to help with the shake and just loosen me up to make me keep going.
I'm curious to see how that goes.
Yeah. So I haven't done my exercises this morning because it's still early. I got up for a couple of meetings this morning, but I'm going to start that today. So do my vibration plate.
Okay, so you'll be able to report back. I'm assuming we're going to do a weekly update while we're doing the challenge. So you can report back. I did have one of my viewers who said that they jumped on their vibration plate after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I asked so how did that go? Did that make a difference? I haven't checked yet to see the answer. Okay, let's see. We got some more comments here. So Linda, I saw your video, Dave Mack this morning. I truly enjoyed your story. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I admire you guys for doing the challenge. Thank you, Amy. We're kind of, putting ourselves out there. I did have somebody comment that they, on my, the video of me doing it by myself, whether they were kind of skeptical about whether it was going to do anything with the fascia. And if any of you are new, just kind of chiming in and joining us today and didn't watch our live stream last week, where we showed the video with Dr. Berg, go back and watch Dr. Berg's video. I think I put it, I don't know. I don't think
it is linked,
but it's linked in that one.
It's linked in this one as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So we're putting him to the test. So we're not saying that this is going to work. We don't know. We hope that it will. But as far as this whole the tone of the fascia surrounding the muscles, that's kind of a new concept for me. I didn't even, I mean, I knew about fascia, but I didn't even have any concept that you could tone your fascia. And I think that was new to you too, right?
Absolutely was. Hadn't heard of that before, and I was fascinated by it. But even if it doesn't work, just getting some strength in my upper body, I mean, that's going to be a win for me. So if it works, fantastic. It's like the cherry on top, isn't it, if I do strip those
Absolutely.
arms? But if not, I am still gaining. I'm going to gain in muscle and strength. I have difficulty opening jars and things like that. I'm always passing them to my daughter or my husband because my muscles are very atrophied. So I
Right.
can't see this being a negative at all. What's that?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already starting to feel more strength in my shoulders. I noticed that yesterday when I did it. I was feeling like, even though I could feel a little bit of the burn, felt like my muscles were a little more reactive, like they were able to work a little harder
Mm.
to keep my arms going. And one thing I found is that, okay, I feel like I'm getting better at those prayer pulses. Like I wasn't quite as bad as Dave with keeping the elbows together. I mean, I was bad, but not, he was really bad. But I can keep my elbows together, and I still have to take some breaks during the minute and a half, but I don't have to take as many breaks. I feel like I can do a lot more. I can do maybe 2 breaks.
Mhm.
I'm finding now that the hardest one is those back palm ones. You know, the ones where you put your
Yeah.
palm up and you go like
Yeah.
pulses.
Yes.
What do you think of those ones?
I don't mind them. I don't mind them. But yeah, no, I do
No?
have to have a few rests. Yeah. It's
Do
just
you have
those
a
2 exercises that I struggle with. All the others, I don't mind them. I actually feel good having the different movements. But I
okay?
do like to have a little bit of a break in between them.
So
Just going,
are the prayer pulses, are the prayer ones and then the back one, are those the 2 that you find the most difficult?
no, the last one, just doing the arm.
Oh,
By the time I get to that last
really
one,
raises.
yeah, I am completely buggered. My shoulders
Me
and my
too.
arms, I can't lift my arms, they're too heavy. So I can only do like 2 or 3, and then I'm just like, and then I try and do a few more. And like you, for the last, 10 seconds, I was like, try and push myself to do that last 10 seconds.
And do a countdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I've
I
been doing
struggle.
I've been doing a little bit of I feel like it's a little bit of a cheat on the very last one, those ceiling raise ones,
Yeah.
because I'm finding them so hard. And I've been sitting and not sitting straight back. I mean, I try to sit a little bit with my back straight, but then I end up reclining a little bit more and
Yes.
doing them. And I think that even though it's a cheat, I feel like at least I'm doing them and I can kind of gradually work towards sitting up straight and doing them.
Yeah.
Because you're right,
Yeah.
by that time, I'm just weary.
Yeah, and just holding your arms up in that position because you've been like this, for most of the time. I
Yeah.
just struggle to lift them.
I'm like so excited when we get to the one that's like this.
Yes, that different movement.
I can lower my arms a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, let's
But
see.
again, she's got her arms raised and like they're really
Yes.
straight, and mine are heavy. So I'm hoping we'll get to that stage where we are nice and straight. And
Right. And she does say that if you don't have your elbows up, it will be easier. And I'm like, yes, you're right. That's good.
yeah.
All right. So Karen says, I had someone comment on a chat I was in, and her comment has upset me all day. I decided not to come back with a negative comment. You
Yeah.
you gotta have thick skin. Honestly, there's
Yeah.
always haters out there. And I could see if it's all the time, it could really kind of start to get to you. So,
Yeah, 2 wrongs don't make a right. If I see a nasty comment on my channel, I would delete it because it's my channel. If I don't want to see that, and
yeah,
I don't need that negativity in my life. I'm here to
right.
try and inspire people and try to, show people who are, really who have lost all hope, give them that hope that, this is an option you can try. And if you don't like it, move on. Go somewhere else. You don't have to watch my
Right.
videos. I'm not holding you to ransom and asking you people
No
to
one,
I don't
exactly.
even say subscribe or do any of that. It's just
I don't
like,
either.
Yeah.
No one's putting a gun to your head and telling you to watch the video.
No.
It's like you're watching it on your own. And I don't
Yeah.
understand people that will watch a video and then they'll have a negative comment. I understand a legitimate, like, constructive criticism, or somebody who doesn't understand, or someone who flat out disagrees, but can disagree respectfully without being insulting.
Yeah, there's no need to be nasty about anything. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. So let's see. So Carol says she's doing a few of the arm exercise throughout the day too. Oh, good. That's excellent. Let's see. Okay, so Karen said being a lifter is comment about the fascia didn't make sense to me. Yeah, we're curious about it for sure. I don't know, Karen, were you the one that made the comment on my channel? Maybe, because I had get a lot of comments. I don't remember, but I do remember that was one that was like, yeah, I tend to be a little skeptical too. And so that's why we're putting it to the test.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to give it a try.
Exactly. So Carol says, can't keep your elbows together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Amy can't do the challenge. So Amy has Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And so I completely understand that. It's a connective tissue disorder in her shoulder that will pop out of the joint. And so, swimming in the pool. Yes.
That sounds good. Yeah, it's very low impact on your muscles that way.
Yeah,
Sure.
I would not recommend, Amy, that you try this.
No. Anybody that has the injuries should be very careful.
Yeah, and especially the prayer move, because it does make you force your shoulders in. And if your shoulder, with Ehlers-Danlos, it does tend to pop out. So don't want
Can't have that. No.
No. Okay, so this is for you from Linda. Lindy, I got a vibration plate 2 weeks ago after watching Bill Knott. I actually held my arms out while I vibrated the last 2 days. Thank you for saying that. You hoped it was helpful for you too.
Oh yeah, I've had my vibration plate over 4 or 5 years now, and I've got one under my desk because I work a lot at my computer, and that just helps with my lymphedema and reducing the swelling. But I also bought a second one, and I've got that in my bedroom. So when I wake up in the morning, I jump on that first thing, and that's where I'm going to do my arm challenge on the vibration plate as of today. And then before bed, I jump on it for another 15 minutes. And that just warms me up because it's winter here, and my feet and everywhere, it's just, I'm frozen. So it just gets my circulation pumping. I warm up and then I jump into my bed nice and cozy, and I sleep like a baby. So throughout the day, I've got the one under my desk that sort of vibrates my feet while I'm working. I can't live without it. I love it. So lymphedema, it's fantastic just with that swelling.
So do you find that the vibration plate is more helpful for the lymphedema than the rebounder?
They both are very good, but with my mobility issues, there was no way I could jump on a rebounder at 800 pounds, and with my mobility, I couldn't even step onto it. But now I actually broke my vibration plate. We were moving it and the frame broke, so I had to get a new one. And so this one I can stand on as well now. But before I got this, I'm just like, I think I want something a little bit that's going to push me a little bit more, because I kind of outgrown my vibration plate and I wanted something a little bit more physical, a little bit more active. I normally sit down and use this. So I saw the rebounder, and they're saying 15 minutes of rebounder or 5 minutes of rebounding is like something like 20 minutes of walking or something like that. All these NASA studies, and I'm like, oh, that's fantastic. It's really good for the lymphatics. I'm standing up, not sitting down using it. So I just felt like I wanted to be a little bit more active. I can't go to the gym and do all that kind of stuff yet. I'm still not there yet, but this was just that next level to give me a bit more exercise. So I'm loving the rebounder, and I do that, bit on my vibration plate, and then I'll jump on the rebounder and I do like star jumps on it. So my feet don't actually leave the mat.
Okay.
They stay on the mat, and
Yeah.
I just do that movements with my arms. So that's probably more just for
And do you kind of bounce, just gently bounce when you do that?
yeah, just a gentle, I call it a healing bounce. So it's just basically to get my lymphatics pumping and moving that fluid around. And it's just so good. My feet actually feel normal. I don't feel swollen and have the
Wow.
edema that I used to have. So between the vibration plate and the rebounder, I've managed my condition really well, and the carnivore diet as well. I really don't struggle with lymphedema symptoms. Lipedema pain is gone. I don't have any of the pain that I used to have. So those three things really help me.
Oh, wow. Now, have you noticed anything different at all with the lipedema on your arm?
Not yet. It's only been a week. So yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
too soon. And who knows whether it will have any impact or not. But it is one thing that you're actively moving those muscles now more, right? And so
yeah, well, the pain I have in my arms is more muscle pain. It's not the lipedema pain that I used to get. So it's a different kind of pain that you get. It's more like an aching. So yeah, definitely muscles are changing there. I don't know if it's going to fix the lipedema. That's more, it's like a fat disorder, and they say diet and exercise don't really improve it. But I'm hoping carnivore's going to fix some of it over time. But
I'd be curious if fasting does anything. But I know you do fast. You're part of the steak and butter gang, and isn't that a big thing?
Yeah, I do. I do a lot of intermittent fasting, only because I'm not hungry. So I eat, one, sometimes 2 meals a day. But I only did like a 1 5-day fast. But because I have my thyroid issues, which I've had for 30 years or so, they recommend you don't fast too much. But so I don't do extended fasts or anything. But I'm actually speaking to a doctor tomorrow with Bella, and they're going through my blood panel, and I'm going to be asking a lot of questions about my thyroid and is there anything I can do to heal that? So I'm really looking forward to doing that tomorrow and getting some more information on that. So,
and are you planning on sharing the feedback you get from that doctor on your channel?
Yeah, this will be on Bella's channel.
On Bella.
So we did we did an interview in Texas, and as part of that, we're doing my blood panel. So she's calling on one of the doctors. I'm not sure who it is yet. It'll be a surprise tomorrow.
Okay, so that's going to be an actual live stream that you're going to do?
No, it's a recorded video.
Okay.
Yeah, so I said I really want a doctor who's knows the thyroid, an expert in thyroid, so we can discuss that.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'd be curious to watch that, because I don't know if I actually have actual hypothyroidism. I was diagnosed as subclinically hypothyroid based on symptoms. Oh man, it was years ago. Well, at least 10 years ago, and put on thyroid medication. But I never really felt like it helped. And that was before I knew I had mast cell activation syndrome. And a lot of the symptoms cross, and they're very, it presents a lot like hypothyroidism. Some of the symptoms are like hypothyroidism. So I'm working with my naturopathic doctor right now, and we may just actually take me off of my thyroid medication as a trial and see how I do. I do take an iodine supplement. And I'm curious to see if the doctor you talk to talks about iodine supplementation.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot about that. So definitely something I'll be asking. So
yeah, I'm currently taking 25 milligrams a day, and I'm just not 100% sure if I need to take more or if that's adequate. So I'm kind of on that same journey. I would love to get off of my thyroid medication, especially since it's not really working and doing anything.
Yeah, I don't notice any changes other than my blood panel saying I'm low.
I just finished reading Dr. Brownstone's book on iodine.
Yep.
And it sounds like there's a lot of people misdiagnosed with
Yeah.
thyroid issues that really it's just, they just need some iodine and they'll be okay. So
Yeah.
Simpson says, I
Interesting.
tried the exercise video you linked for the arms and they were a bit difficult. A bit, yeah. That's an understatement for me.
Yep.
And I do wait. I'm surprised I could get a burn from those movements. Yeah, because yes, and that's the whole point that Dr. Berg was saying in his video is that if you do weights, you're isolating specific muscles with the weights, whereas with these exercises, you're engaging everything.
Yeah.
All the surrounding, and he mentioned like there's so many different attachments and the fascia and all the different connective tissues. So it's interesting. Yeah, it was a little bit more than a bit difficult for us, but
Yeah, you discover a whole lot of muscles you never knew existed.
oh my word. Lindy says she subluxed her scapula yesterday.
Oh,
No.
that sounds painful.
I know. Amy and I met. She's from the Dallas Fort Worth area, and she actually drove down to Austin when we were there, and we met and had lunch and talked, and yeah, so that was the first time I got to meet her. But yeah, I know this whole subluxing. It just like with Ehlers-Danlos, it is a frustrating thing for sure.
Yeah, I remember you leaving to have lunch with one of your subscribers, and you
Yeah,
mentioned,
that was Amy.
so that was Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Carol says I am enjoying my 5 minutes on the rebounder. Yeah, I love my rebounder. Yeah. So
I need to get a handle for mine.
Oh, you don't have a
Yeah,
handle?
I don't have a handle yet, so I'm limited to what I can do.
I
I'm gonna
need
try
my
some.
handle. I absolutely need my handle.
Yeah.
Amy has lipedema as well. Wondering if it's going to work itself out. Yeah, that's a question that, yeah, I mean, I guess time will tell.
Yeah, if you hop on my channel, there's a video with Dr. Leslyn Keith that Todd and I and Michael did, and this goes for 3 hours, but you can watch it in parts. She has some fantastic information on that. We learnt a lot about our condition and things that they've got coming up, and we're actually going to try and have her on our channel again very soon because I have a few questions.
I need to watch that. I've heard nothing but awesome things about that.
Oh, it's my favorite video out of all the videos we've done. That is the best video. It's a wealth of information. She's amazing. So
okay, so there we go. I'm gonna have to watch that. So Karen would like to try a vibration plate. Have lots of trouble with legs and low back. So where did you get your vibration plate?
I think I don't know what brand this is, but I think you guys have got Life Pro over in the US, and that is apparently a really good brand. And if you go to Bill Knott's channel, I think he has a link, and you get a discount if you use his link.
I think he has a coupon code or affiliate link that you can use and get a discount.
Yeah.
It's something I think about like $500 or $600.
Mine isn't as expensive. Mine's a lot cheaper. It really depends on like Bill's. You need to have one that's going to hold your weight. And that's why my other one, I actually broke that one because I was too heavy for it. And so I could only use it sitting down. But these ones I can now fit on these ones. I don't have a weight limit, so I can get away with a cheaper option.
Yeah.
So I think I only paid like Australian, it's $150 or something Australian.
Okay. That's actually really reasonable.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. I love it. I don't need to have top end, high quality, hold 800 pounds anymore. So that's really good.
That's good.
So I had a lot of back pain, lower back pain. Obviously, being sedentary for such a long time, holding my weight up was difficult. So my core is very, very weak. Standing up for long periods is still difficult for me. I still have to sit down quite a bit, but when I am in pain, I just find standing on the vibration plate, it helps. I kind of like lean forward and I can just feel all my muscles in my back are kind of working and relieving that pain, just that motion. It's fantastic. But there are some, like if you've had knee surgery and you've got like metal on metal, things like that, you shouldn't be using a vibration plate. But if you go to the websites, it'll tell you what kind of things, conditions that you shouldn't use a vibration plate with. I know my daughter has just had eye surgery, and the endocrinologist said, don't use a vibration plate. It's bad for your retinas. She just had them refused. And so she's not to use it with her eye surgery. So if you've got eye issues as well, that's obviously something you need to
So
watch
does
out
that
for.
mean that it can increase your intraocular pressure?
Yeah, it wasn't good for her to be able to be on a vibration plate, jumping or any kind of motion like that.
Will
So
she be able to use that though once she's at a certain point in her recovery?
yeah, hopefully when she's fully healed, but it'll be a while before that happens. So yeah. So there are conditions, but usually the websites will tell you. You go to the FAQ section, it'll tell you what conditions you should avoid using a vibration plate. But it just for a bit of pain, it's really good. I know someone who's using a Meet and Marriage Tom, the husband. They've just bought one, and he has a really bad shoulder. So he's been doing planks on it and just sort of planking on the vibration plate, and just that motion is really helping him because he's a painter by trade, and he's, always using his arms, but he's just had that constant pain for years, and that's helping him, and he's feeling really good with that. They've
So
only
he's
had it
he's putting his forearms on the vibration plate while he does
correct.
it.
Yeah. So there's a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of fitness people, like real fitness junkies. They do their exercises on the vibration plate, and it intensifies their workouts. So it's like optimizing their workouts while they're doing their exercises. The vibrations just making your muscles work that little bit harder, and they're not having to work as long because the vibration's doing half of the work for you. So yeah, there's a lot of information out there on YouTube, and a lot of good reviews about the vibration plate. So I couldn't live without mine. I did miss it in Texas. I was without it, and I really felt it. I couldn't wait to get home and just jump on it again. So it's definitely a lifesaver for me.
Wow. I see now I want one. So Kate says I recently did 10 minutes a day for 75 days. And this is she mentioned the rebounder, and calves changed so much. Yes. Lymphedema definitely reduced. I stopped
Yes.
to see if it made a difference with my legs, and I had swelling. Absolutely. The rebounder is definitely helpful too for lymphedema. I know when I first started doing mine, I overdid it the first few days, and I felt like I was coming down with the flu.
Yeah.
And because it's fun. And so here I am kind of, and I couldn't get off of that. I mean, my feet didn't leave the trampoline part of it, but still, I didn't realize, like, I just started doing it without really researching it and talking to anybody who did it. So I did not know that it really got your lymphatic system going.
Yeah. Well, if your lymphatics have been stagnant and not moving, especially when you've got lymphedema, and then suddenly you start jumping and it's pumping, all those toxins are now pumping around your body. They make you feel like crap. So you're sort of thinking, oh, this isn't working for me. This is terrible. I don't like this. But it's actually really good because it is moving things out, and it's going to come out of your body, and then you'll start to feel amazing. So when you get the rebounder, always think, it may get worse before it gets better. Just like with carnivore, you're changing your diet and
gentle,
Yeah. So don't overdo it. As much as it is super fun, and you can overdo it. So yeah, just take it slow.
Yeah.
Slow
and it is a calf workout. I mean, I probably would have done more, but my calves limited, and I still ended up feeling terrible after that.
Yeah. Well, again, that's my husband. He's like, oh, this is really easy. I can do this. And he was on there for like 2 minutes. He's like, oh my God, my calves are aching. And I'm like, it's, he says everything's easy, but then when he tries it, yeah.
A nice comment for you.
Oh, hi, Lindy. I guess I haven't been here for a while, and I can see your face. Oh, thank you.
That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we have here. So Karen, I have pins and bags. I guess vibration plate is not for me.
I definitely talk to your doctor and just see what he says. Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter had scoliosis surgery back when she was 14, and she's 28 now. But I was thinking, with her, we got to be, you have to be careful, because she's got rods and I think 16 different bolts in her spine. and or in the holding the rods in place. So it's good though that they do tell you which conditions are excluded.
Yeah.
You got
So this is where I think swimming and water aerobics. I used to do water aerobics when I was much, much, much younger. And I did it like 2 or 3 times and I loved it. But yeah, I was very conscious about being in bathers in public and would always get there when there was hardly anybody there and jump in the water and then wait till everyone disappeared before I could get out again. But there's no way I could go now. I'm too embarrassed. But I'd love to get to the stage where I can do water aerobics. I so enjoy doing that.
Well, baby steps, right? I mean, at least now you're starting to work on some fitness, and it's just going to get better.
Absolutely.
Missy, hi there.
Missy. Beautiful.
Yes, so nice to see you here. So awesome. Okay, so we finished our first week on with our arm flab challenge. I'm definitely feeling stronger. Not even close to not taking breaks. But hopefully by the end of the 30 days, I'll be able to do it without breaks. Do you feel like you're going to get there? Or do you feel like that might be a little aggressive?
I'm not sure about the last exercise. I'm really bad with that one. My arms are so tired, but I'm hoping to get at least halfway through that last exercise without breaks. The rest, I feel like I am getting better after 1 week, that I'm not having as many breaks. But yeah, that last one kills me. And the prayer one, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get my elbows together. I've got a lot of real estate up here.
Well, it's so funny because in the video, Dave mentioned that, I got all these muscles in my chest.
I know.
I'm thinking, what do you think women have?
I know. I've got some, I call them my puppies. They're in the way. They've got a mind of their own. So.
Well, it was so funny because the first time I did it, and I was thinking, I'm doing okay. And then she goes, yeah, you need to go from chin to nose. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like way down here. I can't even get chin to nose.
I can't sort of, I have to be really low down and I can touch, but
And then she says to suck, to put your belly in, to suck, make sure you suck your belly. And I'm like, the only way I can get my elbows together is to stick my belly out.
Well, that's the thing. I can't suck my belly in because I have so much loose skin. It weighs me down. So I struggle to suck anything in because I've got such a heavy weight. It's like having a bowling ball attached to your front. And I just find that, and I'm trying to suck in and I'm like, it's not working. So I can't concentrate on lifting my arms and trying to suck in.
Well, and I even figure, okay, maybe I can try to do it with a straight back. No, I arch my back.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to close my elbows. Yeah. So, I think that it's not just like having the endurance to get through it, but also doing them with the proper form is a challenge, but something obviously that to work on as we progress.
Yeah. And I think sitting down and leaning on the back of the chair is a cheat. I don't think you should be holding yourself up and standing straight. So you're getting that posture where if you're leaning on your seat, you're kind of using that for support.
Total cheat.
Yeah. So that's a bit of a.
Yeah. I'm just being honest that I am cheating on the last one, right now. Let's see. So, Lindy, have you tried stomach compression to help with the loose skin? I have BioFlex.
Yeah, I've got some as well, but I can't wear. Like, I wore them 2 days ago, but as I said, I have so much loose skin in my front that it just weighs the pants down, and I'm just having to hitch them up all the time. So if I'm sitting down, they're really comfortable, but if I'm walking around, my pants just fall down all the time. But I'm scheduled for skin surgery in February, and once my tummy's gone, I should be able to wear them, and that's going to make my life so much
that'll be awesome.
Better. Yeah.
Did the surgeon tell you, give you an estimate of how many pounds of skin?
22 pounds just in my tummy.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 kilos,
Wow.
5 kilos in each leg, and a kilo or kilo and a half in each arm. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm just having my tummy done. That impacts my life greatly.
Oh, yeah.
Exercise, wearing clothes, everything.
Even
The rest,
your back, because all the extra
yeah.
skin, it's like your back is having to support that and it's pulling down, and that's
That's
probably
right. And I have to overcompensate. Like I've got a Wii Fit that I jump on now. I can actually use it because I'm now under the weight limit for it. And there's an exercise where you stand on it and where you have to find your center of gravity. Well, my center of gravity is so off because I have so much weight in the front. So it's like I almost feel I'm going to face plant the floor if I try and reach that center of gravity. So it just impacts my life completely. So once that's gone, I'll still will look pretty crap, but that's okay. I can wear long skirts, I can wear long sleeves. I mean, I'm content with that. I won't impact my life. But the stomach just does get in the way with exercise, mobility, clothes, everything I have to buy bigger to fit around my waist. And then everything is loose on top, and it makes my life very difficult at the moment. So
Yeah, well, that's gonna be probably like once you recover from the surgery, it's probably gonna be fun to go out with maybe with your daughters and go clothes shopping and see.
oh, I can't wait.
You don't even know what
Yeah.
size you wear, and you're just gonna have to try on and guess and try on different sizes. I'm sure that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, it's a struggle now going shopping and finding things that fit.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah. So glad to hear you have a surgery date. I bet you'll feel so much better. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Just that waiting game was awful.
Yeah. And then a question.
Yeah. My surgeon is a lymphedema specialist and lipedema specialist. So that was a prerequisite. I had to go with someone that was well known in that sort of field. So that's why I want to speak with Dr. Leslie Keith as well, a little bit more about the surgery and just knowing as much that I can so that I've got questions for him, make sure that everything's done right. But I mean, that's his field too. He's apparently one of the top ones in Australia. So
I think I know what that means, the lymph sparing, but just for clarity, what is that?
well, he's just a lymphedema and lymphatic specialist. So there can be a lot of damage done if they cut through the lymphatics, and then the water will just pool in those areas. And if you go watch our video, Dr. Keith mentions that as well. So
Okay.
you'll have a lot of swelling. People that have like lymph nodes taken out for cancer treatment and things like that, they end up having lymph problems. The water just pools in their body because they'd cut certain areas, or it sort of impacts the flow.
Okay.
So this guy should know and be aware of those areas and not have issues. Yeah.
That's good. So they're going to remove the skin while keeping the lymphatic system intact.
Yeah, not causing any sort of points where there could be blockages in place and I end up with swelling in those areas.
Very good. Those things you don't even really think about unless, you're educated about it.
Yeah. And I mean, I was talking to someone the other day and they've got lymphedema in their abdomen from having a Caesar section, from having a baby. They'd cut somewhere that obviously interfered with that, and now she's having struggles. So you've really, doctors, they don't see it. Obviously, it's not very well known, and you really need to do your research there. And this is all coming to me now. Like people just think, oh, it's just part of the surgery. It's just what happens. No, there was a mishap there.
Wow.
It's frightening. It's frightening.
Okay. So, all right. I think I know who it is. I'm seeing one in Melbourne when I have my surgery eventually. Excellent. Good. Well, it's good to know that there's doctors out there that are familiar with the lymphatic system and how to avoid damaging it when they do skin removal.
Yeah, mine's in Melbourne too, so it'd be interesting to see if we've got the same one.
The same person.
Yay.
Oh, awesome. I'm hoping I don't have to have any skin removal surgery. and that is still yet to be seen. But if I do, it's probably not going to be a lot. You know, I was like 350 at my highest, so I didn't have as much extra skin, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but you
Oh,
never know when you're in your 50s and you know how much elasticity you have left.
yeah. Well, like I said, with my arms and my legs, it is what it is. I don't expect to look like some, Barbie or anything
Yeah.
like that.
We're
I
not-
just need to be able to function in real life, to actually go out and do the things I want to do and not have anything sort of impact my mobility. So
Right.
this is going to be a huge difference in my life, and the rest I can live with. I've got
Yeah.
a bit of a turkey chin, and I don't care.
Yeah.
That's me. It's I wear it as a badge of honor. I look at it and I'm proud of where I've come from. I let myself go. I got into a really bad predicament, one I thought I would never escape. And now here I am. I've got my life back, and I'm proud that I was able to get through that. So
Oh yeah.
it's a battle scar, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just part of your story, and it's a beautiful thing that you've been able to come back from where you were. Because
Yeah.
so many people that are weigh that much, they don't survive.
No.
And it's amazing and wonderful how much hope you're giving people.
Mm.
So all this extra, the little, like you said, the extra flesh, it's true. It's all just part
Yeah.
of the
My story.
star. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So important to save the lymph. Absolutely. So awesome. Good. Well, I think that we're probably pretty much ready to wrap it up for today. You have done amazingly, Lindy. Yes, she has.
Thanks, Carol.
So we can check in another week. I'll probably be posting maybe a couple more videos of my workouts. Maybe I can get Dave. Hopefully your husband will join you and
Yeah, I might ask him on Sunday. I'll threaten him we'll go for a walk if you do my arm challenge with me or something, and we'll go down. I'll let him fly his drone and film me. So yeah, we'll do some little bit of
and hopefully Dave, embarrassing himself on my channel will help him. I love that though, because they love that. I get so much good feedback whenever Dave shows up on my channel, especially when he's being his own goofy self. And so it's all good.
Yeah, I think it's awesome. And we need to get Adam on board too. He's probably gone now, but
I don't think Adam has any arm flab.
yeah, all good.
Oh my goodness. So Amy says, yes, so much hope. I have already extra skin. I'm down 38 pounds. Still lots to go. You are both encouraging. Thank you, Amy. So just finished a video for the arms. It's still bursting.
It's good pain. It's good pain. Just push through. We can do it. Yeah.
That's right. It's good pain. Absolutely. Awesome. All right. Well, we will do this again in a week, and we'll see how we're doing after the 2-week point. We'll be halfway through the challenge. Thank you guys so much for joining us and going through the pain with us. Let's see. I love your video. I watch it to do the challenge every day. Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right. So we will see you all in a week, and keep an eye on both of our channels. We'll see if we can maybe post some videos of us, we're struggling through it. So you can see you are not the only one struggling.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming, everyone. And good luck for the week.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.